Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Welcome to another edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's WWE News Roundup, where we aim to cover all the top stories making rounds in the world of sports entertainment juggernaut. Today's piece will cover topics about Triple H and Paul Heyman, among others. Also, a legendary superstar recently sent a heartfelt message to Bayley following her retirement announcement. So without any delay, let's check it out and more. 1. WWE Raw results. The build-up to SummerSlam continued on Raw last night as Drew McIntyre and CM Punk shared the ring with the guest referee for their match, Seth Rollins. We also saw Damage Control make their return after a brief hiatus while 3 members of the Wyatt Six took off their masks. The show ended with a brawl between Gunther and Damian Priest. 2. Paul Heyman sends an emotional message. Paul Heyman is one of the greatest pro wrestling managers of all time. The Wiseman got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame earlier this year. He recently shared an anecdote about Ernie Roth, aka the Grand Wizard, who gave him his wizard glasses before his death, both in prep for the WWE Hall of Fame exhibit in Philadelphia on WrestleMania weekend, and also looking for items in advance of tonight's A&E biography. I went through a whole bunch of old boxes looking for rare, unique items that would make people exclaim, "Wow" or "OMG. Look at that." I didn't really have the time before Mania nor while shooting this doc, but from 1983, shortly before his death, the Grand Wizard, Ernie Roth, turned to me in Madison Square Garden and handed me his wizard glasses. He said one day, "Young man, you'll look at these and laugh. After all these years, it's my pleasure to share this with you." Paul Heyman was written off WWE programming following an attack from the Bloodline. He is expected to return with Roman Reigns. 3. Goldberg comments on his relationship with Triple H. Goldberg has been taking shots at WWE over the past few years. Speaking on Insight with Chris Van Vliet, the WCW veteran recently shined the light on his relationship with Triple H, noting that while they started on a sour note, they're at a good place now. "I haven't talked to Triple H in a long time. It was extremely rocky in the beginning. But I think we're at a good place. Man. I have nothing but respect for him, man. He's turned an interesting situation into a very successful situation and very profitable, and I'm proud of it, man. Good job," Goldberg said. 4. Miko Satomura sends a message to Bayley. Miko Satomura made her WWE in-ring return during the company's recently concluded tour of Japan. The legendary female star also announced her retirement shortly after, noting that she will hang up her wrestling boots next year. The 44-year-old also faced Bayley for her title in one of the house show matches, following which she sent a heartfelt message to the role model. Satomura is a former NXT UK Women's Champion. She has not made any appearances on the main roster but is a renowned name in the Japanese pro wrestling circuit. A farewell from a legend. The WWE Universe was left in shock and sadness as one of the most iconic figures in professional wrestling announced his retirement. This legendary name, known for his incredible athleticism, charisma, and dedication to the sport, took to social media to deliver a heartfelt message to his fans. To the WWE Universe, the message began, "Thank you for allowing me to live my dream. For decades, I have poured my heart and soul into this ring, and you have been with me every step of the way. From the highest highs to the lowest lows, your support has been unwavering. As I step away from the squared circle, know that this is not a goodbye but a thank you. Thank you for the memories, the moments, and the magic. I'll see you down the road." The response from fans and fellow wrestlers alike was overwhelming. Tributes poured in from all corners of the wrestling world, celebrating the legacy and impact of this remarkable performer. It was a bittersweet moment, marking the end of an era but also a celebration of a storied career that will be remembered for generations. Paul Heyman gets emotional in related news. Paul Heyman, the advocate for Roman Reigns and one of the most influential figures in WWE, found himself in an unusual state of emotion. Known for his sharp wit, cunning strategies, and commanding presence, Heyman rarely shows vulnerability. However, during a recent WWE event, he delivered an uncharacteristically emotional speech. Standing in the ring, Heyman took a deep breath before addressing the crowd. "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman," he began, the familiar introduction eliciting cheers from the audience. "For many years, I have had the honor and privilege of being a part of this industry. I've seen legends rise, I've seen legends fall, and I've seen the next generation step up to the plate." Heyman paused, his voice wavering slightly. "Today, I stand before you not just as an advocate, but as a man who deeply loves this business." The recent retirement announcement hit close to home for me, as it reminds us all of the sacrifices we make for this passion. We give our bodies, our time, and our hearts to this sport. And when one of our own steps away, it leaves a void. The crowd listened intently, many visibly moved by Heyman's sincerity. To the WWE Universe, Heyman continued, "Thank you for your support, your passion, and your love. You are the reason we do what we do." And to the legend who has retired, thank you for the inspiration, the memories, and the legacy. We will carry your spirit with us always. As Heyman concluded his speech, the arena erupted in applause. It was a rare glimpse into the emotional side of a man who is often seen as calculating and cold, and it served as a reminder of the deep connections and bonds formed within the wrestling community. Goldberg speaks on Triple H. In another significant development, WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg made headlines with his candid remarks about Triple H, known for his intense and explosive in-ring style. Goldberg's comments offered a fascinating perspective on one of the most powerful figures in WWE today. During an interview with a prominent wrestling podcast, Goldberg was asked about his thoughts on Triple H's role in shaping the current WWE landscape. "Triple H is one of the smartest minds in the business," Goldberg stated. "He's got a vision for this industry that's unparalleled. He's taken NXT to new heights, and his influence on the main roster is undeniable." Goldberg went on to share personal anecdotes about his interactions with Triple H. "When I came back to WWE a few years ago, Triple H was instrumental in making that happen. He understood my passion and my desire to give the fans something special. We might have had our differences in the past, but there's a mutual respect there. He's done incredible things for this company, and I have no doubt he'll continue to shape its future." However, Goldberg didn't shy away from addressing the challenges Triple H faces. "Running a company like WWE is no easy task," he said. "There are always going to be critics and obstacles. But if anyone is equipped to handle that pressure, it's Triple H. He's got the experience, the knowledge, and the drive to take WWE to the next level." The interview provided a rare look into the relationship between two of WWE's most iconic figures and highlighted the respect and admiration that exists between them. Goldberg's comments were a testament to Triple H's enduring impact on the wrestling world and his role in guiding WWE through an ever-evolving landscape. Conclusion: the WWE News Roundup for this week has been a roller coaster of emotions. From the heartfelt retirement message of a legendary wrestler to Paul Heyman's rare display of vulnerability and Goldberg's insightful remarks on Triple H, it's clear that the wrestling world is as dynamic and compelling as ever. These stories remind us of the deep connections, the passion, and the unwavering dedication that define the WWE. As the industry continues to evolve, the legacies of these iconic figures will undoubtedly continue to inspire and shape the future of professional wrestling.